What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of IDK Sports Podcast, your premier podcast talking sports with the average guy. Like always, my name is Anthony. This is my main man, Kenny. You can catch us every Monday at 5 p.m. right here on YouTube. You can like, follow, share. So basically all you got to do is
hit the damn button.
Just hit the button and don't miss any premier content that we got coming out here. Because I'm telling you, we got some stuff coming.
Lock in before it's too late.
We got some stuff coming.
For sure.
And this week, as you see, you know what I'm saying? Another person at the table. Got a special guest coming through.
Talk to him.
My man Ryan in the building.
You know
what I'm saying? Coming through to help us out a little bit today. Talk a little basketball because this guy right here.
Know your strengths.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't know any basketball like that. I'm just joking. He knows basketball. He knows basketball. We having a good time here on IDK Sports Pod. And then, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget to follow us at IDK Sports Pod 23 on Instagram to catch any little content, snippets, breaking news, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where it's at, man. I'm telling you, I'm trying to warn them, Kenny.
It's coming.
We got some news coming, man. We got some news coming. But let's get into what we always get to. We skipped it last week, but you know.
Give him a break.
I gave him a break. I gave him a break. This week, we back. We back in boxing. We back every week.
Yup.
Let's talk about it.
Talk about this boxing. So, fight that got announced. Haney and Garcia.
King Ryan Garcia, bro.
King Ryan.
You take an L? Can you still be called King?
King Ryan, bro.
I mean, you not even an L. You got the Mario ring knocked out of you.
And my boy Weezy.
I don't know about King.
I don't know about King, but Haney Garcia, you know, some would say it's a mega fight, some would not. Some would say it's good timing for this fight, some would not. Kenny, how you feel about this fight?
No, it ain't no mega fight, bro. We ain't gonna sit here and play with the people. So, this ain't that. I think they did $7 million at their first press conference just this past week. Just for those.
Sound like a lot.
Hold on, but for those keeping track,
the
first press conference for the Tank and Garcia fight was 70 million views.
Different.
So there's a difference between him and them.
Right.
They're them. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later about the type of draw that Tank pulls. But I think what you have is this is a resume fight. This is something that you just tack onto the resume saying, hey, I fought all the guys during my time. That's all it is for Haney. I don't expect nothing different. It's going to be just a demo, a spar session. I can't see it. It won't be no stoppage. No stoppage. But as far as the storylines, they're there. The promo is there. The viewers that checks in on social and online as well. Like, so they all gonna be there. We're gonna, and you got the mouthpieces there. So you got Haney's dad, Bill Haney. He gonna talk a good fight. Garcia always down for a good conference. He gonna show up with his antics. You know what I'm saying? So you got the trash talkers there, each conference. And just recently, we get into a dirt smear, some smearing campaign. You know what I'm saying?
That leak video?
Yeah. A little smearing campaign.
Wow.
Yeah, that was.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna build a good fight, but it's gonna be a mega fight.
Definitely not.
I don't think this fight is. It didn't have to happen right now for me. I don't think it does. If I'm Haney, Garcia coming off an L, the Tank, that he basically talked his way into.
Right.
And then Garcia basically talked his way into this fight.
Yeah.
What I think is Haney, you got everything to lose, nothing to gain.
Well,
and that's me because I don't give it up, but I don't think Garcia is like a top tier. I think he has a big following. I don't think he's a top tier boxer yet.
No, he's not the same level as Devin Haney.
Exactly, but you look at where he just came from. So you just came from fighting Tank. And that fight did numbers.
Because it's Tank.
Yeah.
And he talked this way. Yeah, he talked. Everybody that's the last people Tank fought are people that talk crap so much to get their name up to enough status with Tank prepared.
And they all did numbers.
And then Garcia basically just rinse and repeat with Devin.
So if I can
Devin took the bait.
Okay, so if I can get the same odds that Tank got,
which you're not,
how can I not? But I'm saying, if I can get the same odds that Tank got, and I bring him over to my camp, how does that hurt? And I'm gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be I don't even think he's the A side in this fight.
Who?
Haney.
Really?
Haney ain't the A side in this fight.
That's sad. That's the. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
But how you feel about the fight, Ron? Let's just before I get in.
I'm about to say not too much on. I mean, I agree with you guys on your points about this not being like a mega fight at all.
Yeah.
Devin Haney's a better boxer. He's a more technically skilled boxer.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, Garcia is the one that brings the people out. He's the one with the better following. So they're doing numbers based on Ryan Garcia and what he can promo, what he can do. But I don't think it's going to be any knockouts, nothing special. I think Devin Haney's going to win, probably like in easy fashion. And I think it's just like almost not a tune-up fight. I don't want to disrespect Ryan Garcia, but
disrespect that man.
But I'm saying Devin Haney's going to win in deciding fashion.
Nah, we ain't got to be disrespectful.
I
don't think
Garcia like that.
That's the thing. I'm not being disrespectful. I really believe that I don't think he's like that. I think he talked his way into being a top guy.
Yeah.
I think Devin Haney is going to beat him with 12 rounds. Yeah. I think he wins 8, maybe 9. I think like Garcia might come out and do some stuff early, but once Devin figure out his rhythm, it's going to be a boxing clinic put on him.
So y'all realize like Garcia was still undefeated up until
it's a lot of cats undefeated.
Until the Tank fight.
Okay. A lot of cats.
But who are they fighting?
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
And who's his promoter?
But I'm saying is that there are skills that do translate.
But was Devin fighting in America? Was Devin fighting overseas with Eddie Hearn?
Overseas?
Yeah.
Okay. But still, my point is that it's gonna be a good fight. I don't have it as a mega fight.
No.
Now, the fact that Haney does get hit a lot can make this a good fight.
I don't think Haney's gonna get hit. I think he's gonna figure his rhythm out. I think
Garcia is fast. He is fast, and he does have a signature punch.
This is
that left hook.
Like with boxing, right? This is where I put Garcia. I'm gonna put it like in food phrases, right? Like with burgers, right?
Okay.
You got your fast food, which is just your burger to get by. And then you got like your restaurant burger, like your Chili's burger, something like that. Like, I'm here, they make a good, decent burger.
Yeah.
Then you got your Five Guys, like your actual burger joints.
Them top tier. Yeah.
Javante, like, Devin is in that middle range for being, far as talent, for me, when I look at his fights. Devin's talent is premier. I think, like, you can not like the guy, like, now he maybe ain't got no flash to him. Yeah. As far as a pure boxer, his talents is premier.
He's there.
Ryan is your restaurant Chili's burger.
I'll say fast food.
Y'all get disrespectful.
like I'm just being honest about like that's what I see. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, refer to the tag. You know what I'm saying? but
his promo's top tier.
And that's why you take the fight, Rob, because you gonna bring the eyes to the
exactly
because you talking about this is just a money move. If you see you ask at the top, what does this do for Haney? This is a money move. You know, off top we getting paid what I don't know, maybe 10, 15. But on the back end for the pay-per-view guys,
okay, talk to the pay-per-view.
You know what I'm saying? We make some money over there.
You know how we judge fights here on IDK?
What's up?
We don't rank them.
Oh yeah.
We don't rank them. We don't talk about like this. Would you watch and how much would you pay? I'll start with Ron.
Wait, how much does the Tank fight go for?
Do y'all remember? So basically, this is the scale, right?
All right.
So the scales, most time for a big time fight, it's what $79.
$70 to $100.
79 to 100. Then your next lower level fights are gonna be that 59 to 69 range. Right. And then you got your 49 to 59, 69 range. And then you got your, you know, ESPN Plus. I got Showtime. I got this subscription. I got the app subscription base. On this fight, that's how
that 49 tier.
Okay.
I think that's what it's going to be.
Why? Okay, and why?
Like we already alluded to this. Not a mega fight. I mean, just to be at that tier is based on Garcia alone and his following. People don't really know Devin Haney. This is going to bring more eyes to Devin Haney as far as like viewership. Yeah. But again, it's hard to sell the fight if you don't have two two people that are actually known for the casuals. Yeah, boxing purists, they're going to be into it for Devin Haney. But the casuals, the casuals are not going to tune into this fight. And those are the people that will typically buy the subscriptions or typically want to make your numbers go up. So I think it's in that tier of 49-59.
Okay, you want me to go? Or you want you to go?
I'll go.
All right.
I'm not buying it regardless.
Yo, we not promote piracy and stealing video.
But that's what ended up happening.
Send me the link.
So I'm not saying that I will steal it, but this is definitely one of those fights where I could just catch, the day after saying, oh man, or just be up later on that night, like, oh, Haney won. Cool. In the fashion that I thought he won. It went by majority decision.
So you wouldn't buy it all?
Yeah. No.
Even so your ranking is 0.
My ranking is, if I had to rank it, it'll be the subscription bottom tier.
So this game,
but this is what I'm saying. In contrast, it's going to be billed to be a premier fight. You ain't getting this fight without the 70, what we say, like 70 to 99.
79 to 100?
Yeah. That's what's going, that's the price tag that's coming.
They're going to try to sell it for that.
Because mind you, we talking this, but Haney was still undisputed.
Yeah.
At one point, Haney and Garcia were considered to be like the 4 horsemen of 135. With him, with Haney, Garcia, Shakur, and Tank, they were considered to be the 4 horsemen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's still enough, like I said, storylines to make this fight to be that top dollar. Me personally, I'm not buying it, but as far as boxing fans, boxing enthusiasts, the casuals that's gonna pick up the back end, they're gonna pay top dollar. Me personally,
I'm gonna tell you why I'm at with it. Right?
Okay.
I'm not even subscription based. I'm like, I can see the highlights tomorrow.
That's again, same.
I don't have to
going on Sports Center.
I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
I don't have to see this fight.
But I tell you,
this fight would be only way I would see it subscription based if I'm sitting home on that Saturday night and I happen to see like a little ticker coming about. Oh, let me see what's going on. As far as me buying it, staying up, it's nowhere near party level. That's where my 79 a night. That's a party. Like you throwing a party,
you bringing people, food,
49 and 59, you watching it with your close homeboy, or your homeboy that you know boxing with. Yeah. Subscription is by yourself. I can go outside.
Flipping through the channels and like, oh yeah, they do fight tonight.
Yeah. I still might turn 2K on.
Split screen.
Like, that's what that fight. It's just, and I'm a boxing fan. It's the build up the fights to me, when like as much boxing as I watch, is the mystery. There's no mystery in this fight for me. I think Devin dominates this fight.
Yeah, it was decidedly.
Yeah.
Now, and where it would get to like that middle tier, that 49 to 69 range for me is, of course, the undercard. Now, the undercard, if they go co-headline, that's where
Charlo fight on there.
Charlo,
he ain't doing it. You give me Shakur. You give me a Shakur fight. You give me I'm gonna rock my boy Boots. You give me a Boots fight on that co-headline.
I don't know. I can done.
Boots too big.
You don't have to do something to gas this card up.
Charlo,
but
why you hate on Charlo so much, bro?
He ain't like that, bro.
Which one?
He ain't like that.
Either?
Well, we know the case is out on the heavier one. That's Jamel, right?
Yeah, I like Jamal.
Oh,
no offense to either of them. They got hands.
What was billed to be like not the one that went undisputed.
The middleweight.
Yeah, the case is out on him.
But when you hear like all that he was going through, bro, that's a lot. Like my man, left. He got kids.
Hey, that'll do it sometimes.
Get your girl taken every day.
CYB in a former life.
People get their girls taken every day.
So Charlo, Caleb.
That would do it. That would do it.
I would pay 49 for it.
That would do it. See, now
Caleb slapped that man.
You see, okay, now we're talking.
That would be talking.
Because it would take something. Now we talking.
That's a good one.
If you give, because again, you bringing a storyline into that one too.
Yeah. So now, you know what I'm saying? A little segment, since it's summertime. You know what I'm saying? We're recapping, but sports happening. We'll have a little new segment that we might bring back every once in a while. Call this Kenny's Face of boxing.
Oh shit.
Hey, mind you, this list will change.
Yeah, it will change. But as of right now, today, March 2nd, 2024, who give me your 4 faces of boxing?
All right, we're gonna start
In order.
All right, we're gonna start with. Let's start with. Let's say Canelo. It's easy. It's there. Let's say Canelo. He still runs the sport. That's an easy one. He still go up and down in division. He's still the money maker. He's still the face of the league. He got endorsements. He's still the money man. Of boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
WBC still won't strip him just off the fact that he's Canelo. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
They won't strip him. They won't strip him just because he's the face.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? My man Benavidez has been there as the mandatory.
As the intro for a
You know
minute.
what I'm saying? As the mandatory, and they still won't strip him.
Okay.
Mind you, Bud been undisputed. IBF still stripped him just to show you the difference in being the face and not being that guy.
Yeah.
Good point.
All right, so let's roll with Canelo at 1.
Uh-huh.
All right, we're gonna do number 2. Let's go with Fury. Let's go with Fury.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let you finish.
We're gonna go with Fury. I'm kind of debating 2 and 3.
Okay.
But we'll go Fury number 2.
Uh-huh.
It's still the heavyweight division. That's still the hallmark division of boxing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being a heavyweight champ still comes with his pub. You know what I'm saying? He's still putting butts in seats. He's still getting pay-per-view buys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's still fighting top-tier competitors. He ain't doing no ducking. You know what I'm saying? So Fury is still the guy. Still the guy. I roll with him at number 2.
All right.
All right, number 3, bringing it back home.
Okay.
Rolling with my boy Tank. Hey. It's my girl.
You right?
Rolling with my boy Tank.
Yeah.
Rolling with my boy Tank.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
At 3.
I hate the fact that, you know what I'm saying, I think just one fight last year. He's still fighting once a year since probably, I think it was like 2021 or 2022. The last time he fought twice a year. But, my man, he's been fighting the legal system, man. Shout out to a good brother holding it. From my brothers locked up north.
Yeah, multiple fights.
I know all about it.
Catch a county face. You know what I'm saying? So, you don't need no pay-per-view for that one.
Nah.
But, shout out to my dog, man. Still, even though I put him at number 3, just because he still got that knock on him that, he ducking and he ain't fighting top tier guys.
I think it's totally absurd.
In his division, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you got a guy, that's been your nemesis or your rival in Haney that's, every time he go out, he fighting Lomachenko, Kambosos. You know what I'm saying? He fighting top tier guys.
You keep saying Kambosos is top tier.
You know what I'm saying?
Kambosos is McDonald's burger.
Who beat T.O.?
T.O. Head wasn't in. Go ahead, man.
Thank you, because I thought it was my list. So
you try to throw Kambosos in that thing.
But I still think with Tank, you got your title holders and you still got your money guys. People at 135 know who to call when they want to get some money. And that's why Tank is still the face of boxing. Yeah. You know who to call when it's time to make some money. You know who to call when you want some your socials to jump up. You know who you want to call when you want, the numbers start changing on your end. So Tank is still that guy. You gonna catch an L, in the process.
Yeah.
You still gonna get your ass whooped.
You get a payday.
You still gonna get your ass whooped. But for sure, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get a payday. You're gonna get some money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have to agree to some conditions in the meanwhile. But I still got Tank rocking at number 3. All right, number 4, this is a personal favorite. The Japanese Monster. Now Inoue. I've been learning how to say his name, so no disrespect. But you know what happens when you go to Japan. You take that's a 20+ hour flight. You get your ass whooped. And I rock with that one because of that. You know what I'm saying? So he still got some room. He still got some room to still build a name, but it's respected. The name is respected amongst boxers, amongst boxing fans. But trust and believe, when he start touching stateside,
Yeah,
it's up. It's up.
I gotta check him out.
Yeah,
I'm not familiar with the game.
when Doggy comes stateside, it's up. And don't let him. Yeah, and he's still messing around down there at 126. Let Doggy come up to like 130, 135.
Him and Tank could be a great fight. Him and Tank could be.
Man, listen.
How that little Japanese man got?
Man, listen. It's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get real ugly. And you got your boogeyman right now at 130 and 135. You know what I'm saying? Shakur's still doing his numbers. He's still, fighting lesser names and making it look crazy. But when Buddy decided to come stateside and he started putting on some weight, because I think he's still very young. You know what I'm saying? So he got the time and the skill to do so. So when
what's his record?
Undefeated.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I think he just creeped up to like the 20s too. He's in the 20s range.
18 and 19 in the knockout.
Yeah.
He fought with Cool Boy Steph went over there, who I thought was a legit featherweight fighter.
Talk about
champion. 2-belt champion. He had just beat your boy the tall skin.
Unified. Yep.
And Unified. Man, this Cool Boy went out to Japan. That man demolished.
Learn him a good one.
Demolished him. I like it. No, I don't. I don't like it.
Well, tell me where the discrepancies is.
I don't like your list.
Where? Which one?
That ties in the Tank one, but go ahead.
As I said, I debated at 2 and 3, but go ahead.
I don't like it. I would put Tyson at 1. Because we're talking about the face. When Tyson Fury speaks and Tyson Fury is about to fight worldwide, it's up. Worldwide.
Okay.
It's up.
Right.
Tyson is first, right? Tank is second. Because Tank, like you said, he ain't fighting other battles,
Okay.
He locked in.
When Tank fighting, Tank is fought lesser known cats. And numbers
sold him out.
Douche.
Sold him out. Yeah.
Fakes. He makes money no matter who he fight. Tank can fight a mandatory. I'm a buy.
That's a fact. But you coming to see a show. And that's why Tank said, because you coming to see a show.
Canelo is third because Canelo has dropped. Canelo sort of face because what he's done and how he's won Undisputed, the Triple G trilogy.
For sure.
But Canelo fights ain't really been getting the same pub like they've been getting. Canelo fights ain't been getting the same pub.
He's still money man.
That's
Mr. Negro Modelo.
You
know what I'm saying?
But he was a money man and one PBC this other one, but he came down and played with a promoter and kind of really locked him.
Oh, because I'm top dog.
But if you really
and because he was running, that's a different story.
Taking the music, right? The record labels would never let Drake not be in a record deal. Ever.
Mm.
You don't let your biggest money.
Yeah, that's a cash cow.
Exactly. If I let him do it, then everybody would want to do it.
Right.
If Tyson Fury not under no line, under no promoter, then all y'all want to be renegades. It sounds like pimp stuff. But all y'all want to be renegades. You see what I'm saying? Like, your best Drake will forever be in a record deal because it still gives you that allure that a record deal is what you need.
Mm. So you think Canelo needs a promoter?
Needs a promoter.
Yeah, because he can't promote himself.
Tank can promote himself and probably still sell.
Canelo can't promote
Tyson can promote himself.
Oh, we get disrespectful. That's not true.
Tank can sell?
No, I agree with that point.
Canelo not disrespect. We've split hairs. All these guys are stars.
Yeah, for sure.
Just Tyson worldwide is up.
Mm-hmm.
Tank US wide is up. The hood is up.
Yeah.
Black folk up. It's up. I'm buying. Tank can fight some dude from Norway. And I'm gonna pay that for it. I'm paying that $50.
Yeah, that proved itself with the Hector Garcia fight.
I'm gonna pay.
Nobody knew who the hell Hector Garcia was,
but I paid.
Even though he was the champion. Yeah. But we still showed up and watched the Hector Garcia fight.
Canelo got what? Mexico on lock?
Yeah, Canelo got Mexico on lock. And Canelo got
For sure, he got Mexico.
Yeah, he got Mexico on lock. Yeah, Canelo got a name. I'm not saying Canelo can't do numbers, but I think his numbers have been dwindling. He's ducking a little bit, and he just Canelo don't really promo like that. You know what I'm saying? Like his face ain't out like what happened to Be Bolder. You know what I'm saying with the beard.
I mean, he hasn't really crossed over to the U.S. like that, and I think it's because of the language barrier. So I think his skill set alone has got him to where he's at. So he is one of the faces of boxing. But I think, like you said, he needs a promoter.
Yeah.
He can't promote himself. He doesn't have that marketing capability. So if he had a promoter by his side that was with him, I think Canelo would be bigger than what he is. I think he would cross over to the US, maybe even more global.
Right.
But yeah.
But yeah, Canelo. This is why I say this. This is what I'm saying.
I agree with that.
Canelo biggest fights that really drew numbers. Triple G.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The Bivol fight when he lost.
Mm-hmm.
And then them 4 fights that he did say, okay, I'm going back and I'm about to be undisputed in the middleweight. Caleb, the dude out of England, all them cats. Get it. He needs another name for his fight. Like, let's do he about to fight right now. You pay for that fight?
Are you talking about Berlanga or Mungia?
Whatever dude is about to fight.
Yeah.
Will you pay for that?
No, but that's because I know the story behind it.
If Tyson Fury is fighting a decent heavyweight, you ain't paying for that?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that fight. But
if Javante is fighting the mandatory, you gonna pay for that?
Yeah.
That's the separation.
Yeah.
And number 4, I like the Japanese guy, but I can't disrespect even Bud like that. You know, I don't like that dude.
Welcome.
Welcome. I had to say because we got a Spence fan.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
Yeah,
dog right here.
Nah, it's up. No, Spence is up. He's still number 1. You know what I'm saying? Make it all right. We'll be back.
Right. Take your time.
Not too much. All right. But yes, you gotta say disrespect Bud. Like, even though Bud is losing that spot because he's ducking. He's ducking boots.
And
then he hasn't fought. Go fight somebody.
Yeah.
You went undisputed and then just didn't fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying.
Well, I thought he couldn't find anyone until he honored the call for Earl Spencer.
Exactly. That held up a lot of
but if you a real one, like everybody know real ones be, like then Fury, like Spence knew his hours messed up. You could have been paid him out.
Mm-hmm.
Or is your money like that?
You want to get personal,
right?
But that's how you end up with IBF. IBF come back and snatch their chain back because at the same time, you know, it was like, all right, you done with Spence? Let's get this boost fight going.
The Spence that Paul says, so you know he's gonna be back a year ago because he got that surgery to get his eye fixed.
Yeah.
So you know he's going. So now you have the ability to get out that clause to fight somebody. Them contracts are contracts. You know what I'm saying? But I still put him at number 4. But the Japanese Nightmare is close and lurking. If he ever comes stateside, he'll probably jump. Because when people actually see him, boy.
Yeah.
So
I got no issues with your list, man. I would probably say the same, honestly.
Yeah, like when you say the face, that's why another thing real quickly I was talking. When you say like we talk kind of lose a lot. The face is commercial success, and when you fight, no matter who you fight, I want to see. Like that's why we can't say about HANEY Garcia. Like you know what I'm saying, I could be outside. HANEY Garcia is something I could be at the bar.
Yeah.
We could be at Baxter's in Norfolk.
And
it's on the screen.
Yeah.
You know, a Buffalo Wild Wings or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to bring the purists out and you got to bring the casuals out.
Think about Floyd. We set Buffalo Wild Wings for hours.
Yeah. That Maidana fight, I think.
Yeah. Waiting for that fight. Yeah. That fight came on at midnight. We were there at 6.
Yeah.
Wings been done.
Been paid on time.
Just sitting, waiting. Like, it was cats outside, hanging outside the bars.
Looking through the window.
The window at the outside thing. That's box office.
Yeah. There hasn't been one since.
I'd say not to that level.
Yeah, not to Mayweather.
Not to that level.
Really? Cats really outside.
Not to that level.
Like, parking, pulling up outside. Like looking at the TV at Buffalo Wild Wings to see a Mayweather fight.
But that's the allure of a Mayweather, because a lot of that wasn't even like Mayweather fans. A lot of those folks that came out just wanted to be there to see him lose.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't think nobody had, unless, Tank became more regular, because I think Tank got a lot of haters out there too, but nobody really just ride against a fighter like that.
The hate for Floyd.
That was different.
I mean, hated by fights too. So I mean,
a lot of people hate on Floyd.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So that's your face of boxing. This was wrong. It's all right though. Good job.
I think, bro, that y'all put a lot of disrespect on Canelo, man. Like, and to your point, as far as him being a free agent and roaming free, I think the exact opposite. He goes these places and it's a stick up. I'm coming here for a 2-fight deal. That fight, that deal with the Zone, I was a stick up. who paying the biggest bag, and then once that bag is done, I'm running off to get my next bag.
I get that,
I'm
but like
setting my
at the
price
same
everywhere.
point, I think what you said with the language barrier.
Yeah.
Manny Pacquiao eventually learned enough English and felt and got himself endured or what's the word I'm looking for? Enamored and they like him.
It's not a spelling bee.
Yeah, they like them. But you know, Manny at the point got American fans,
Right.
because he brought that in, and you got to know that, like, you know what I'm saying, the Christian part of it, and
Right.
all that type of stuff, like the real choir good boy. But he learned enough English to be respected. Canelo has no interest, which is his prerogative.
We don't know
to learn. We don't know him.
Right.
I think if we knew more about Canelo, I think Triple G, even when they fought, was the bigger star, but Triple G was known to be a bigger name.
It's my stomach.
Yeah, you hungry, big dog?
I ain't gonna hold you. I was thinking about hitting Taco Bell, but I'm already late.
But nah, Canelo, I take a little moment break, technical difficulties. But like I was saying before, Triple G was the bigger name because people saw what he done, you know, some of the knockouts he had. But that's just why. Like, Canelo just ain't a name that I gotta see Canelo now.
Yeah, it's not appointment television.
He's still a star, man. Still a star.
Well, that's boxing. You know, every other week you can always catch us talking about boxing because I would never let it go.
Letting it die.
Until they get it right. But moving on to our next topic. The NBA, man. Ron, that's what we brought you here for. You know what I'm saying? Kenny about to mute up.
You know, NBA
Combine.
NBA, you know what I'm saying? The NBA, man. The NBA winded down after the All-Star break. You know what I'm saying? Now we get into the real nitty-gritty of NBA season. This is when I start watching because this is they're playing harder now.
Definitely playing harder.
Really getting playoff seeding and everything like that. And some guys out, there's some teams out here that's balling. Like, I ain't really looking at the projections and standings, which I'm about to look that up right now. Give me some teams that you're looking at. Like, what's your contenders? Like, your team is like, they can make a run.
I mean, off top, like, contenders on the Eastern Conference, I would say Boston Celtics. They're the class of the East. I mean, they've been there before. Jason Tatum's been to like 5 conference finals since he's been in the league.
Yeah.
So, I mean, him, Jaylen Brown, they're not new to this. Their team is stacked. I think they're probably one of the best teams, if not the best team in the league right now. On the West, I still can't sleep on Denver. I mean, they're the champs. I mean, right now,
they're the 3 seed, so yeah.
They're 3 seeds, so I think they don't really care about seeding. I think they've been there before. They can play away, they can play home. But Jokic, he's going for his 3rd MVP, and he's just looking like the #1 player in the league right now. So I think with him, with Jamal Murray as his sidekick, I think they're one of the best duos in the league right now.
Yeah, so I agree with the Celtics. When Joel went down, I think the Celtics are like the class of the East. I think there's nobody else. Yeah. Like, I think it's going to be the Celtics getting in the Celtics way.
Oh, yeah.
With the East. The West is
wide open.
The West is wide open. Denver contenders. Yeah, they won it before. I think the Clippers. I know Russ broke his hand.
That's a big loss.
But if Kawhi and Paul George and James are healthy, and then you got Norman Powell coming off the bench,
6 man,
Terrence Mann coming off the bench. You know, I think the Clippers. I'm hot on the Clippers. I think they can make a run if they can stay healthy. Because they got 3 guys. Like, James is going to give you 1 game. He gonna go off. Right. Not game 7. No.
Game 1, game 2, but not game.
But like, James is gonna give you 1 game. He's gonna show old James. Yeah. And a contender that I see a surprise contender. I'm a surprise contender. Okay. Now, I think teams that might can win some games, they get on a hot roll. I just can't count out LeBron and the Lakers, bro, in the playoffs if they can get there. Because I don't know. Only in the West, because you got 2 young teams that's out of 1 and 2.
Where the Lakers at now? Right now,
they're playing. Yeah. The one when you NBA is different from a lot of the sports. You can have a young team be great in the season, but not be when it comes playoff time and the game slow down. Like, can Minnesota hang with LeBron and AD 7 games? It has to be seen. Yeah. Can OKC do it? Has to be seen. So it's kind of like them teams can get in and make a little run. I say go to the final, make a little run. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it. It'll be a surprise. I say surprise, but you know, LeBron has pulled off other things.
I mean, I think playoff experience matters. I mean, that's just what cross sports, football, basketball, whatever. But I think what the difference is like teams like you're talking about, like the Sacramento Kings, young team, fast running gun. When you get to the playoffs, like you said, they slow everything down. So teams, they focus in on like your strengths and find a way just to combat that and make that the weakness. So if, say, Sacramento Kings, they got De'Aaron Fox, he makes our engine go. He's the point guard. Yeah. So if you kind of just put a box in one of him or you trap De'Aaron Fox, now you got to make other people score. You got to make, say, Malik Monk, Sabonis score. And so
Keegan Murray.
Yeah, Keegan Murray. So, and leads to your point where LeBron knows what to do in those playoff moments. Anthony Davis knows what to do. So you got veteran teams that know how to lock in. They just need a shot to get into the playoffs. Yeah. So that's why the play-in is so important in their seeding.
Yeah.
But I don't know about the Lakers being, you know, I'm never going to count them out. I'm from LA.
It's just LeBron in the playoffs, bro.
Yeah, LeBron's different. And he's playing like he's 23 right now.
Finals last year?
They did. I mean, got smacked by Denver, you know, 4-0,
but like that team wasn't supposed to make that far.
They weren't. So, but then I would say like the Warriors maybe a couple years ago with the Boston Celtics, when the Warriors made that run and went to the finals, they weren't supposed to make it either. Nah. They were in the play-in.
We're talking about end of a dynasty. They must run at once.
Yeah. So for me, I say the Warriors can go on a run. I like the rotation they have. They got Klay Thompson. They're at 10, but there's maybe 24, 26 more games left in the season.
Let's look at the play-in. The play-in is from 7 to 10, right?
Yeah.
This is the West. This is why the West is crazy.
Yeah, what's tough?
Dallas at 7, Sacramento at 8, Los Angeles at 9, Golden State at 10. That's a crazy play-in.
Yeah.
You got Luka, De'Aaron, LeBron, Steph in a play-in?
But you want to talk about pretenders? Hot take. I think the Mavs.
The Mavs are on defense.
Yeah. You take away Luka.
That's not like 130 to 106, some crazy number. That's like no defense.
It was bad. I think, you take out Luka, Kyrie can't do it all by himself. He too small. And I think there's a bigger conversation with, like, I think Candace Parker said it on one of the TNT things where you can't have a little guy or a 6 foot and under person be your star player and think you're going to win the championship.
Becky Hammond said that.
Okay. So Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. That's another one where
I just want the Knicks to get. I want the Knicks to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
That's gonna be up.
Boy, Madison Square Garden.
If they go there, the streets gonna be crazy. But
like Boston versus New York.
Oh man.
You know shit. If they go to Boston,
Parlay's gonna be playing the game.
They look that nigga were flying. Hey, Jalen, nigga. It's gonna be different. I'm saying. But that would be a hell of a.
I just want the Knicks to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. They ain't got to make it to the finals, but I just want the Knicks to have a playoff run.
Yeah.
Because you saw what it is when they just make the playoffs. These cats go on a run. Man, New York is up.
They got to get healthy, though. If they get Julius Randle back, I think Mitchell Robinson might come back to their center. I think they got a shot.
So the pretenders. You said the Mavs. I think a pretender is Cleveland Cavaliers.
Oh, for sure.
You know how I feel about Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
Like,
he can't be your number one.
He doesn't make winning. Him and Trey are my guys. Like, you look at their stats, you're like, whoa, averaging 30.
It don't impact
games. It don't impact games.
It don't at all.
Everyone, I get hate for that, but, like, it don't impact games.
No.
Like, them Utah years didn't impact nothing.
No.
Like, it's just not, you know. Another pretender I think is Milwaukee. I think Milwaukee get upset in the first round. I think who will Milwaukee
that's a hot
play?
take.
Who will Milwaukee play right now?
What's the Orlando?
Orlando?
Oh, they're smacking Orlando.
They're smacking Orlando. Yeah. But we talked about Orlando though in the beginning of the year. We said they'll make the playoffs. We said they'll make the playoffs, but I don't think Milwaukee. So they beat Orlando and they play Philly.
If Joel, that all depends if Joel comes back.
He's done for the season.
He's trying to come back.
It's up in the air.
Yeah.
If Joel come back, all this could change.
Yeah. And
they could go to the finals because Joel was playing MVP basketball.
The way him and Tyrese Maxey was playing, they was the top duo in the East. before he went down. So
Milwaukee is pretenders because they got Doc Rivers. Man.
no, I watched the Bucks damn near every game. They started to look good. They still got Doc
You
Rivers
can't
to
take a
coach.
black man job like that.
Yeah.
Go on with
That's
it.
another conversation.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Doc Rivers, he was kind of dirty macking. I feel like if you want to run into like women, like he was talking to the Bucks on the side while Adrian Gibbons about to get fired, and he was just like, "Yo, I'm available." Doc said, "Come."
He was what's that stuff called? An advisor to the Bucks.
He was advising them on the side.
That's straight dirty macking if I ever heard it.
Senior advisor role, huh?
He talking to the Bucks like like a girl like. You don't deserve. You deserve better.
Why
like,
you do this?
Yeah, right.
You,
You want him? Like,
yeah.
Look at
I'm
me.
gonna
Look
say,
at him.
and I'm gonna say this hot take, real hot take. I think Timberwolves are pretending. Anthony, no disrespect to Ant-Man.
Hey, either one. We talk about faces of the league. He
getting up there.
gonna be one of the.
But he be having too many problems.
Yeah. We know. We don't put that black man out there, but hey, so salute.
Nah.
Yo, Ed, you watch? You did what had to be done. That's all I say about
it's a pick.
Send your files.
Anyway, we're not talking about that.
Right.
But I just don't believe in Rudy or Carl Anthony.
Yeah, Karl Anthony Towns, I just don't like the guy. Like I don't got a real take on it.
Sometimes it needs to be said.
Yeah.
A lot of times it needs to be said.
Yeah. I gotta go statistics. Like I just don't like him as a person. I don't believe in him.
Yeah. So
ain't nothing statistical about it.
He just
another team, and I'll get off the pretender contenders. I think the Suns are a pretender. I think they gave up too much, and they don't have no bench. We're slow.
I mean, they got a big three. They got KD, Booker, but what's the X factor is Bradley Beal. He's so in and out the lineup. Yeah. If he can stay healthy, which is a big if, they have a shot. They got to get hot at the right time.
But he's not, even with Bradley, what do they have?
They don't have any big men, though.
They got Grayson Allen stepped up a little bit. He's not out of three. Eric Gordon, they trade Eric Gordon?
They got Eric Gordon still.
They got Eric Gordon.
They picked up Royce O'Neal, a good off-the-bench player.
Off-the-bench D3 guy. Yeah. But it's just, I don't know. The Suns look like, who they got to play? The Clippers first round?
Oh, yeah.
Done in 5.
Exactly.
Done in 5. Gentlemen sweep.
That'd be a good rematch because they played them last year, and I think the Clippers lost because Kawhi went out. So this is a chance for the Clippers to get their revenge back in the playoffs this year.
Big facts. So the next one I want to talk about is like, you can jump in at any time here, sir.
Yeah.
I'm rapping, bro. I'm here.
You got any pretenders?
You got any questions?
Hey, what we say, the Timberwolves? that's my pretender.
My man Ron said, I don't like to do it. I ain't got
no for sure.
That need to be said more.
Not for nothing. I did want to ask one question. Like, is it normal for like that fall from grace? So you have like your middle of the pack guys is currently seeded into the playoffs right now, but to where like that fall off just happens, where you say like gentleman sweep first round. How normal is that?
The first round, the NBA is different. And the NBA vets have learned they don't care about seeding. We'll play wherever.
Yeah.
So like OKC or Minnesota could literally get upset in the first round by a vet team. Because basketball in the playoffs, the refs swallow his whistles. And they slow the game down so much. Everybody got the same amount of rest. You play in the same team. So I know your moves.
Right.
So now I figure something else out. That's what scares me about OKC because Shea got moves.
Yeah.
Somebody else, the Jalen Williams, can he be the man in the playoffs? Can he give me 25 a night in the playoffs? And Shea will give me 35.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can Chet give me 20 and 10?
Chet can do that.
You know what I'm saying? So Jalen Williams, and if he can't, a team like LeBron is supposed to beat 30. And he can get 30 and 15.
Yeah.
D'Angelo gonna come to the game, knock down some threes because he's been here before.
Right.
Austin Reeves might get cooking a couple games. You need your role players to cook a couple games, but your stars, Golden State, Curry can go with 5 threes in a game. Clay, you know what I'm saying? Game 6 Clay. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about Draymond. But and then it's just they've been here before, so they know. Like they don't panic when they lose a game. Like they don't panic when they lose 2 games. Like they go on the road, lose 2 games. The series doesn't start until you win a road game. That's just how
winning games on the road the role players are going to help you out when you're at home. So Reeves is going to step at home. DeAndre's going to step at home. But you pay the stars to win those away games like LeBron, AD, and they're a veteran team. They know all they need is rest. So you get in the playoffs, I think like 2 days, 3 days, depending on in between games. They don't have no
back-to-backs in the playoffs.
Yeah. And you get to focus on one team. So you just get to do study on that one team, all their moves, what the tendencies are on offense. And I think that's just going to bode well for a veteran team like the Lakers. But it's all about seeding at the end of the day for those teams. So
yes. That's how it happens. So you can see a team get gentlemen. Like the Suns and Bradley Beal not around. They don't have enough for the Clippers. They don't have enough.
But I'm going to say this. I'm going to just say the Bucks winning the championship this year. I think.
Don't ask me how.
Hey,
don't ask him how.
Hey, Giannis going to figure it out. They ain't going to figure it out. They going to do more.
Boston?
They going to be Boston. I think Boston.
So that brings a perfect segue to my next thing. Who do you have in each conference finals? So you got Boston and Milwaukee.
Yeah, I mean, smart money, I would say.
Nah. Tell your bet, black man.
No, I'm about to say smart money. If I'm putting a bet up or just in my heart, I'm going to say Boston and the Bucks are going to be in the Eastern Conference Finals. And then I'm going to say Western, I'm going to say Denver, depending on how seeding goes, of course. But what I would like to see is like Denver and honestly, I think Denver and OKC might do it. OKC's a sleeper.
We just talked about like the inexperience of young teams.
If Shea do
But
that,
Shea,
if Shea
I think Shea
take
can do
that, Shea is a dog. I'm not.
Yeah.
Dog.
I think they can do it.
Should be MVP.
He should be.
If Joel ain't coming back, Shea is MVP.
Yeah.
That's a lot. You put a young man.
It's
his
a
first
lot.
time in the playoffs.
I know, but Shea's just different, and I think that team can get hot at the right time, and they can knock a lot of teams off. Because right now, you got younger teams. You got the T-Wolves. You got the Sacramento Kings. You got a lot of people who are just aren't, to me, battle tested. And yeah, the OKC's not battle tested, but they got a person who's not scared of the moment in Shea. Shea Holmgren is not scared of the moment. Unless they're playing with Wembanyama, that's the only time he kind of, get fucked up. But other than that, I think OKC, like, if you're trying to have a series, Denver and OKC.
I like that. I like the Eastern Conference. I say Milwaukee.
Yeah, that seems clear.
Even though I want New York to be there, it's probably gonna be Milwaukee and Boston.
Yeah. If
the seedings lay out right, because they're the 3 seed right now, so yeah, that will lay out.
Never sleep on Miami, but I just don't think Miami has enough.
Are they even in the conference?
Yeah, Miami's in there too.
Like the 5th. Miami is the 8th seed. They got to play a playing game.
Yeah. I mean, Jimmy Butler gonna do Jimmy Butler things, but
Miami's got enough.
Yeah, they know.
My next one is in the Western Conference, the seeding layout. I think it's Nuggets Clippers. It's just Nuggets Clips. And I think it goes 7.
I'm not mad at that take, but it's just James Harden for me, man. Like,
but see now you don't depend on him. You got Kawhi and Paul.
Well, you got to depend on
Kawhi. James. If Kawhi and Paul are healthy, you don't have to depend on James now. James do that bull crap, you snatch him out the game, put him on the power in, and we good. Yeah. The 76ers needed him to be great.
They did. And he showed up for a couple games.
Yeah, but now game 7 come around, he do that bull crap normal.
That's why Doc not in Philly no more. He literally quit on the team.
He dirty Mac.
Yeah.
In Milwaukee. That's crazy. You got a dirty Mac and win the.
He did.
That's good. So, all right. So we heard your Cinderella pick as far as OKC.
Yeah.
You have a Cinderella pick? Let's just go start.
The New York Knicks, baby. Let's go. We going to the finals.
That boy's trying to get sturdy this year.
Exactly. But no, I just like Jalen Brunson's game. Yeah. I like the way the Knicks play. The Knicks remind me of like that older basketball. Yeah. Not like they move like that, but they play hard every night. I'm gonna play my men. We're gonna play physical. We're gonna play.
Yeah.
I like that. I like every something like they play hard. You can definitely make them play hard.
Yeah, they got good chemistry, and their coach. I mean, he's gonna play Jalen and Josh Hart like 40+ minutes. Like he's gonna make sure.
And Jalen is a dog. And then when the game slow down, that's perfect for him. The way I don't know why they fall for the pump fakes, but
every time. And he'll lefty too. He just smooth with it.
Like, yeah. So that's one. Let's go on to our MVP real quick. MVP and Rookie of the Year. MVP, I think we both in consensus with Shea.
Yeah, I will say, I say Shea, but I think we're gonna give it to Jokic.
That man ran a 4.3. Who was that? Luke LSU?
Brian Thomas.
That's crazy. Watching the combine, you know, on IDK Sports in the lab. Guy has sports on, only make it right. Shea, I don't think the Shea, I think it's bullcrap.
Yeah. Shea.
Because you can give it the like I'm a cite my source. Like, I listen to Gil's Arena.
Yeah.
You can give it the Giannis anytime. Giannis is averaging 30 and 12.
Yeah.
Jokic right now, because what he does, you can give it to him anytime. But Shea is averaging, 32 and
32, like 5 rebounds, like 5 assists, like.
And if you take Shea off that team, they're nothing.
They're not even a playoff team.
They're nothing.
Nuggets, you take Jokic off the team, yeah, they run through the office with him. They still got stars. They still got Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter. I mean, that alone.
Michael Porter 15 plus is going to be a lot of money if you try to know your parlay.
He owned us on that.
This little tidbit right there. That Michael Porter 15 plus. Michael Porter 2.5 threes.
Yeah.
Caldwell Pope 10 plus.
Your prospects, if you hear it.
You know what I'm saying?
DraftKings.
Hey, FanDuel, look, hey, I'm here. We're here.
Where we get your sports books. You know?
We be going for the cheap. We be going for the low.
But all jokes aside, and I think Rookie of the Year is Wemby. Everybody, I like Chet,
yeah, clear cut.
but Wemby is averaging 20 and 10, 3 blocks a game, almost damn near 4.
Man, he had the first 5x5 game, the youngest rookie to ever have a 5x5 game.
Yeah.
And what a 5x5 is literally like statistically
Every
have a
stat.
5 or more. Every stat is 5 or more. So he had 25 points. He had 5 blocks, 5 rebounds, 5 steals, and then had 5 3-pointers. Like
that's crazy.
That's crazy. That's doing it all for the squad. Like the last
Right.
person who did that was in 1990. That's so crazy.
The Admiral.
Yeah, Admiral was the last one that did it.
The Admiral David Robinson did it. But that's
crazy.
We'll get more into Wemby probably down the road, but that what I seen, he's all what everybody was talking about.
Yeah, he's more
that
than
man
the hype.
different.
Shout out to my man Ant-Man, yo. I support that man in his endeavors.
Like how that man move.
I just support him.
My man said, believe that. That shoe was nice too.
That
81,
yeah,
that was kind of nice.
And I'm not even a sneakerhead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not even a sneakerhead. All right, let's say for the last topic of the recap show, what's happening this weekend, that's really big in this man's heart, always is watch the combine. NFL combine is out where you bring all your top prospects to Indianapolis. Why does everybody go to Indianapolis? We had an all-star game. Who wants to be it? No disrespect.
Like I say, it's a state-of-the-art, facility right there, man.
You ain't doing much outside of that.
What did you say before? Where you want to combine at before?
Oh, hey, this is my brand. That's my passport, bros. we about to run it up.
See what your character was like.
It's a rap with DR.
Yeah. Ask some questions with some baddies in the room.
But
what you bring to the team? Shit. Shit. You know me, 3 tons, 300 a game.
A lot of embellishment going on.
But now all the other side, NFL Combine is out. And this is another hot take for me. Now, I didn't tell you about, because I wanted to get your true reaction about it. I do not think the Combine ever hurts anybody. I don't think let me tell you why.
Okay.
If I'm high on what I see on tape, you running a little bit slower, not jumping as high, is not going to stop my eyes from what I saw on tape.
True.
The combine can only help people, some people, not quarterback. I'm not talking quarterback. Quarterbacks actually got to throw. Because you can have a bad day. You can go to the gauntlet and drop pass at a bad day, but I see you catch off every pass in the live.
Right.
I think the combine helps people like my man Willie Drew from Virginia State.
Yep.
He ran a 4.4.
He did his thing.
Now that makes a scout be like, let me go back and look at his tape.
Right.
My man from NC State, even though he's the player of the year in the nation, and he had 138 tackles. I don't know why people don't say that. He had 138 tackles in 11 games, 12 games. It's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. But now we're about to look at this tape again because my man ran a 4.4. I'm like, man, let me look at this tape again.
Yeah, athlete.
So that's my take on the combine. It really never hurts anybody, but it can change your mind to give you help. Because if I liked you as a top pick, you go on this combine, have a bad day. I say it's a bad day.
Yeah.
And but I see on tape that you a dog. Like Keon Coleman, for example, that we're watching today.
Yeah, 4.6.
He ran a 4.6. Does he look fast on tape?
No, he can play. He got games.
Has he ever got caught from behind on tape? Not many times.
Not many.
And he catches everything.
Yeah.
So him running that 4.6, but he's not as fast as I thought. But it doesn't diminish where I have him for me. That's my take.
All right, I will offer just a little pushback, and it's not even in my just having an initial reaction. It's not even about it affecting the player if they don't participate in the combine, right? It's more so about their draft stop. So let's say you're a player that, let's say I'm gonna just take Michael Penix because he's throwing today. So you got Michael Penix who shows up and says, "Hey, I'm only going to participate in this, and this." Or you have a Malik Neighbors, wide receiver out of LSU, and say, "I'm only going to participate in this, and this, and this. But I'm not doing no field drills. I'm not running. I'm not jumping. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just showing up for my interviews, and I'm not doing no medical." It only hurts when you start telling me what you're not going to do. That's just as far as draft stock. Because now,
but you still got a problem.
But my thing is, okay, so what needs to be fixed from combine date to your pro day? I look at the guys that say, "Hey, I'm showing up to the combine and I'm competing. I don't care. Like, I don't care who out there. I don't care who throwing the ball. I don't care none of that.
Yeah,
I'm competing just because I'm an all-around dog. My numbers is my numbers, and if you need to see anything, only thing you using the combine for is to back up what you already. Woo, Lord, 4.25. Xavier Worthy. Just had to throw that out there. The combine's off in the back. That's the fastest time this year. 4.25 at the 40.
So now, like I just said,
but
now if I wasn't as high on this is like if I'm a guy like Malik Neighbors, you saw what I did. So if you ain't gonna like me, then that's okay. You being lazy child.
Yeah.
And that draft my stock. I ain't compete here. That Caleb Williams, you saw what I did.
It's over.
You saw what I did. If you didn't watch my tape, and that dropped my stock for you, then you're a lazy scout. To me.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go back. Like even right now, I'm gonna go back and look at Xavier Worthy stuff.
Yeah.
Because 4.25 is crazy.
And mind you, so
like my man right here don't have to run
at all. But and this is exactly my point. You got a cat you got a cat with my bad, Romeo Dunze. You know what I'm saying? Already being built out to be a top 15 pick. Already. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, I'm coming out here and I don't care who out there. I'm balling because I want to compete. I already know what type of dog you is on the field, on tape. You know what I'm saying? But you got other cats that say, yeah, I'm only doing this, I'm only doing that. Only thing you
can ask whatever you want. And you can request special workouts.
But my question is not about the player, it's about their draft style. I'm only mentioning their draft style, not their player. I still believe you to be.
I get that. I understand it. Like a competition level because a competitor in you. Yeah, my dog is trying to kill my broadcast, but it's okay. The competitor, I get that part.
Yeah.
But if I'm Malik Neighbors, whatever I do this combine, is it gonna change your mind?
No.
If I'm Caleb, whatever I do is gonna change your mind. Gonna change my draft stock for real.
Yeah, they don't need to do it.
But
so now you just set yourself up for an injury that you don't need.
Now that you're setting yourself up for an injury, my question is why so in Malik Neighbors' situation, he's not doing no medicals. Why is that?
That outcast not doing medical, that's a new thing. You know like that part I don't understand. Well, I'm talking about on the field. Now the medical part, yeah, you should be get checked out.
Yeah. But if you're not doing your medicals, my thing is like, why? You know, like because just this weekend, a cat got caught with like a fracture in his foot. You know what I'm saying? And that's just through medicals. So you saying we ain't even gonna take the risk of them running the medicals on you.
Really catch the ball,
you know what I'm saying? Oh, he can play, but you ain't even gonna take a risk of affecting your draft stock. But my question is that you kind of pulling the wool over folks' eyes, saying that you're not going to do the medicals, you're not going to do this.
Agreed.
But I'm not concerned about you how many times you can lift 225.
The medical part in the interviews, the medical and interviews, I will always do. Exactly. I would do that. Now, on the field, I'm talking about like strictly on the field. If wrong, now Duze from Washington went, but you know he had you got plenty of film.
For sure.
Caleb, you got plenty of film. Malik Neighbors, you got plenty. Well, Malik Neighbors.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
I'm sorry, who? You said who? What was this?
I said Neighbors don't got as much film as you think he does. Not as much as Harrison and the other receivers. And he only played what, a year and a half, 2 years?
Yeah, that was some damn good film. It was a damn good year and a half.
I mean, I'm not saying he got enough film, but like, Marvin Harrison Jr. got film. Like at this point, what do I have to prove? Like you're still gonna draft me. I'm gonna have a pro day. You get to come where I'm at. You'll get to see me run.
Yeah.
You get to see everything. So it's kind of like, oh, you want me to do it for the free?
This is all for the free.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like you want me to do free promo.
Yeah.
But not but like when you just come where I'm at and I can put on the show, do everything you want me to do, really have a workout. These pro days are like legit long, intensive workouts.
Yeah, but also to that point, let's say we just talking about medicals and interviews. This is probably, maybe once, unless you're a top 10 team, of course, probably like once during the off season where the coaches, the coordinators, and the scouts are all going to be in one house. As opposed to like the pro day, unless you're a top 10 team again.
That's what we're talking about, top 10 guys.
No, I'm saying, well, off top, you're right, because if I'm not locked in to be a top 15 player, I'm doing everything.
Yeah, exactly. But like every 32 head coach is gonna be.
I'm not.
Caleb Williams.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm Caleb, Marvin, if I'm
all
Caleb,
35 head coaches.
I don't care if the all 32 teams.
And Caleb, all 35 head coaches gonna be there. There's only 32 teams.
I don't know
where the other three coming from. They're gonna be there. But they're gonna be Canadian teams. Everybody gonna be there.
If I'm a cat like Caleb or Marvin Harrison Jr., I'm probably not doing interviews outside of anybody outside the top 2.
I'll do the physical. I'll do the physical at the combine, and I'll do team interviews.
Yeah, but so that's my point. Like, if you're turning down other stuff like the medicals and stuff, it's like, for what? I don't care about the field work. The field work, that's only a backup to what I've already seen. I seen you on your game. I seen you at your A game during watching your tape.
It's the combine.
It's lit.
And record from the combine. NFL, if you listening, what is up,
Caleb turned down the medicals too, right?
Yeah, he turned down the medicals. And he didn't talk to nobody.
Yeah.
For what?
That's the part
that speaks to character, and that's kind of into my point a little bit as far as like, what are you turning down? If you don't want to do the combine drills, cool. But what else are you turning down?
Yeah, he don't want to the medical.
That's the draft stock issue with me. But Caleb is kind of like an asterisk because
he project number 1 across the board.
I'm him. You know, you know who I am. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But Jaden ain't throwing.
Drake Nate, yeah. Again, but we said like if you're not top 10, those cats.
I just don't like.
I think Drake May and in Jada's case, they're all doing the interviews too.
I just don't like the notion that these guys don't like to compete. I think they want to compete, but like sometimes you gotta have some business folk with you. Like it don't make no sense. Why do it twice?
I only hear that argument if you outside the top 10. Like in the case of the guy that just ran 4.25, XAVIER Worthy.
He's going to hit Tez.
Yeah.
Tez and what he's going to run probably is going to help.
4.3. Yeah.
Tez, if he can, what is helping him because he didn't have a good senior day, right?
Yeah.
Tez Walker out of North Carolina, running receivers, check him out. He's new to the game.
Yeah.
He needs a good combine. It will help people go look at his film because he's a project. He's a project.
Yeah,
but I said in our last episode, he's going to run fast, he's going to jump high, he's going to blow numbers off. So now people will look like, he's a project, but he has the athletic skill.
Yeah. In the case of like an XAVIER Worthy, you know what I'm saying? Where in opposite, if I'm XAVIER Worthy and I just ran the fastest time at the combine, my day is done.
Why would you do that?
My day is done. Like you just said, and it goes back to your point. I'm gonna do the rest at my pro day.
Yeah.
I just put the world on notice with that 4.25.
That is crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Leave on the high.
Because if you want to do promo, That's how you do promo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come in this weekend. I'm gonna do all my interviews. I'm gonna do all my medicals. Yeah. And then when it comes time to the field drills, when we hit that field, and I just ran the numbers up on a 4.25, I'm done. You might as well take my name off the ticker because I'm not coming up there again.
Yeah.
A 4.25. I'm out of here.
That's wild.
Pack your bags.
That's wild. So now you know
my dog Nate Wiggins. My bad. My dog Nate Wiggins ran like a 4.29. Yeah. And he started saying he had a hammy issue. Boy, you was done for the day. Stop lying to people. you just ran a 4.29 and said, "Oh, my man,
that safety jumped that 45-inch vert, into that 12-inch broad, and he didn't run because like even the analysts were saying like, there's no need for him to run because if you can jump that high and do that explosiveness with that broad jump like that, we know you run. We know you can run lower. Sure. So my man said, I got a little calf issue. Yeah. You're right.
I saw the task and I did it. Right. So, yeah, if I'm going to say the word, I'm done for the day. Let that stand. I'm out of here. Yeah, pack your bags.
I agree with that. Yeah. Well, speaking of, what's some surprises from the combine? That didn't work. 4.25. Nate Wiggins 4.28. Great combine thing. I don't really have no surprises. I look at the combine to look at some drills, see some guys I might see some explosiveness that I might didn't see and maybe look at them again, see they can fit. But the combine is just, you know, everybody look good. A lot of people look good in shorts.
We're going to be a tight end. That's Johnny Wilson. Yeah.
A lot of guys look good in shorts and T-shirts. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, so what players are you looking for then?
Yeah, so outside of the guys we mentioned, I saw a few guys that looked good. Like Lad McConkey was on earlier. He just like a smooth route runner. You know, he was just smooth in every drill. Quinyon Mitchell was he did his thing. I don't want to say he's so much of a surprise, but so much that he's been excellent through this entire offseason process. He's been smoking it. He came up to Senior Bowl, killed it. Showed up to the combine this weekend, killed it. All his numbers is good. So it's more so of a confirmation rather than a surprise. Now, I would say cats like, what's my boy? So cats like Kalen Bullock, I always thought it was more of an issue for his tackling. That was his major issue for me. Yeah. But I didn't think he was, you know, as explosive as an athlete as he was. Like, he killed the gauntlet. Yeah. He killed the gauntlet. He killed the change of direction. I know flipping his hips during his change of direction drill. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The W drill, he was smooth in that. Yeah. So that was my biggest standout as far as a surprise.
Why is he running again?
Yeah, right.
He got to set the world on fire, man.
Texas looked at him?
Setting the world on fire. He better than me because I told y'all I would have took my cleats off by now. Yeah. You can holler at me.
Come down back at the hotel.
Yeah, come down to Texas, see what I'm all about. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But they would have not heard from me again. Oh my God. Get him out of here. Go home. Yeah. Go home. Go home. Go home. Go home.
Man ran a 4.22.
Go home.
Better than his first time.
Go home. But that's what I'm saying. There's nothing to do now. Yeah. There's nothing to do now. I ran a 4.25 on my first go. Now I done ran a 4.22. I think that I can't remember what's my boy that ended up going to the Bengals? John Ross. I can't remember his number. I think he was a 4.21 or a 4.23. But that is the last thing I'll be doing this weekend in Indianapolis.
Oh yeah, he improved his draft stock.
Oh no, because and mind you, leading up to this weekend, he was already being looked at as like second round, the latest.
He definitely first round.
First round.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying though. Now you get to see the tape.
That's what I'm saying. My point. Why don't you compete?
But no, I'm saying he was second round. He was outside the top 10, like we said. And now he done ran this. Now cats will be like, now if Ron is my scout and I'm the GM, I'm like, hey Ron. I need you to go watch all the Texas
tape on him,
and make a compilation for me. I need to see this.
You're right.
Like, or come to my office, we're gonna break down this film.
Right.
Got to see, especially if I need a receiver late in the first round.
And what I like about the fact I do like that he ran twice is that most guys that run that 4.2, they'll say like, yeah, I blew a hammy or Achilles torn off the bone or something like that. I just showed you I can run that speed twice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So anything about my durability or by
him, the way he ran, that was
any questions about my durability or toughness or my intention to compete is now done with.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are over. Those conversations are done. Once I he knew as soon as he ran, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Cause there's nothing to talk about now. There's nothing to talk about. Now this doesn't move anybody, it doesn't move the top guys off the
he definitely the probably their first day guy, baby. Maybe a first day guy.
And there's also a school of thought of the speedsters such as like Xavier Worthy or John Ross that they can run that fast.
That's crazy.
There's not that many quarterbacks in the league that can throw to a 4.2 guy.
Right.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe he's your cup of tea, maybe he's not. But if I'm a team with a big arm quarterback, give me somebody.
The Bills.
What, Herbert, Allen?
Oh yeah, Chargers be nice.
Chargers, the Bills, Trey Stephon.
You know what I'm saying? If I see that, that is a thing. Yeah. But if I'm a cat like that, you know what I'm saying,
that's somebody can sling it.
We're gonna stretch the field this year, for sure.
Slot receiver.
That's right.
For sure.
Chiefs, for real. They got rid of Valdez and Scantling.
Oh man. Oh yeah, Chiefs need somebody too.
Yeah. So, that's the combine. Ryan, got any questions? I know you kind of, you watch. You got questions about the combine?
I'm just listening, man. I'm just listening in. But all good points. Good points.
I think the combine is a showcase. Interview for a lot of guys. I think like the combine should stop. This is my thing with the combine. It kind of pisses me off a little bit. If you know that old boy ain't gonna do anything, let them opt out and don't have to take up that spot. And then you can put another dude in that spot because they only got so many slots. So if you know Caleb's not gonna do anything, let Caleb get the option of opting out and let me throw somebody else in there. Let me throw another receiver, another O-lineman, another D-line, maybe an FCS guy. Give more people more opportunities to showcase their skills in front of all the scouts that might need this little boost. Mm-hmm. Especially like the HBCU, FCS guys, them guys, because Malik Neighbors, why take a spot of him he's not gonna do anything? Mm-hmm. Caleb around there, walking around there in sweatpants and stuff. You can talk to them anytime. That's what they make Zoom for. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't like the fact they don't give stuff. Yeah, they don't give cats the option to opt out. That's my thing. That's my take on it. That's really my take on the combine.
That's a good point.
I just, what I'm saying? It helps. Like Xavier Worthy, shout out to you, man. It helped.
Yeah,
that helped. That helped you out a lot. So, good episode. We talked about a lot of good things. We got some boxing hate off. I got a lot of hate off. I got a lot of hate off. But I feel good about it. I do.
It's healthy.
It's healthy.
Sometimes you gotta let it.
Sometimes you just gotta say, I just don't like this guy.
Right. Privately tell.
You know what I'm saying? Hate is healthy, man. It's like that. Run that tag up. Hate is healthy.
So you know what I'm saying? Great episode today. Got a lot of good things going on for this recap show. Don't forget that you can catch us every Sunday on any podcast platform. I mean, we talking iHeart, Spotify, Apple, your web browser, wherever you want to get it.
Ask Jeeves.
You know what I'm saying?
Wherever you know what I'm saying?
If you listen on the podcast, don't forget to like, follow, and rate. You know what I'm saying? Rate the podcast so we can get the algorithm. Help your mans out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And also every Monday at 5 p.m. Never fails. We'll premiere the episode. We premiere. We get a new episode every Sunday and every Monday.
I don't know.
Every Sunday, every Monday. Monday on YouTube. Come in the premiere. We do be in the chat. Come in, leave a comment, like the video, chat it up with us in the chat with the video. Share, subscribe. Yeah. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know if you don't like. Get your hate off.
Right. Hate is okay. Hate is okay. That's why you love it or hate it.
Yeah, get your hate off. So, you know what I'm saying? Every Sunday, all podcast platforms, Monday on YouTube. Don't forget to follow us at IDK Sports Pod 23 on Instagram. Follow me at Anthony E. Great on Instagram. Follow my man Kenny on Finessing the Gram. You know what I'm saying? Don't you gotta do just to know everything that we do?
Gotta hit the damn button.
Man, just hit the damn button. Until next time, man. I'll holler.